And we could literally, and we have played open for bands like the Oak Ridge Boys, all the way to bands like Saliva.
Okay. Wow.
So our set can range in between that and still satisfy the audience. So, we're very open to all kinds of different touring. We're not just linear, like we have to be on a country tour, we have to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're looking to try to expand our fan base out of that.
Yeah.
And being out there in Lewis was a really big eye opener in that, because he was with Stained, but he's out doing Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd see a bunch of his Stained fans come up to me and like, well, we're not big country fans, but we like you and we like him. So
that's cool. Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, like another weird little tidbit on the record, one of the songs I wrote with the guys from Hinder.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. And actually we cut most of it in their studio.
Hmm.
And then I brought it back, and then I had my guys, play like the bass, the drums, and some stuff on that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a song called All Tribe.
Do you travel with a set band? I mean, when you go out, is it Rick Monroe, or is it a band name that goes along with you? Same guys all the time, kind of thing, or how does that work?
Most of the time, it is. Nashville's kind of weird in that sense. I mean, my bass player is pretty much that's my guy, Sam Persons. He helped me even wrote on the record.
Uh-huh.
He's the consistent one. But we have different players at different times, because Nashville is kind of one of those places that there's so much work and so many people are working that, I might not be able to get people for certain weekends.
Yeah.
But I have like 4 different guys that know the show on guitar. I have
cool. Okay.
5 or 6 different guys on drums that know the show. And so I literally, say, here's my schedule. Here are my first call guys, and they're like, well, I can do this weekend and this weekend, but I can't do that weekend. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I have this, and which is a little different, which I know for rock guys, it's always such a weird thing. They're like, this is the band you were here with last week. I'm like,
yeah.
it is the same band, it's just different players.
Yeah, okay. So how far out do you think? What's the future like? What are you hoping for? What are your, where do you want to see this be in 5 years for you, kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I just hope it keeps growing. I mean, the only thing you can ask for is a consistent growth, where you keep building fans and people that, really enjoy what you're doing, that you find the way to keep connecting with them. And I just want to be able to keep playing, keep writing, and keep growing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, everybody wants to shoot for the moon, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of a pragmatic person, where my biggest thing is I just want to make sure that I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Sure. Yeah.
And I want to, and I love doing what I do. So as long as I can keep, the ball bouncing and the wheels rolling, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's cool. So the new record is Smoke Out the Window, depending on when you guys are hearing this. It's either just out, or coming out in a week or two. And how can people? You mentioned a limited number of copies. How can people get a copy of it physically if they want to? How can they find you, learn more about your music?
RickMonroe.com kind of has everything.
Okay.
It has my splash page. It'll have links to buying the physical CDs. Obviously, come to a show and we'll have some CDs there. But RickMonroe.com's got all my social media, because I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. We have a Pandora station. With my Pandora station's really good.
Yeah,
I
cool.
finally sat down and listened to it. I was very proud to have.
Yeah,
it's got like Cadillac 3 and Whiskey Myers and Hank Jr. and
cool.
Okay. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm so proud of this.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to check it out.
We have Spotify. We definitely need as much Spotify love as we can get.
Yeah.
I mean, we've everything's out there. It's just, people just need to pick it up, and you have a lot of fun if you look it through our Instagram. We're a very odd band, but I think we have some fun stuff. We always post some pretty funny things.
Yeah.
We have a weird mascot named Oliver that shows up.
Cool. Good. Yeah, Rick, you were telling me about your podcast. Let's make sure people know about that too.
I have a podcast called Road Life. It's obviously available everywhere, and it's all stories from people on the road. Everything from a PGA golfer to a buddy who works in NASCAR, a couple guys who do NASCAR, obviously other musicians, tour managers, security guards, bus drivers, anyone who makes a living on the road. I've been interviewing them, and I think we've got about 13 episodes so far.
Sweet.
And it's called Road Life.
Yeah.
Rick Monroe's Road Life. And
cool.
I'd love to have people check that out too, because you get to hear some really amazing stories from some great people, everything from, one of the guys from Saving Abel just did it, and we're getting people every day to keep doing, we do it bi-weekly, so, people would check that out too. That's
awesome.
The other one.
Well, thanks, Rick. I appreciate it, man, and certainly wish you guys the best, and we'll look forward to catching you down the road here somewhere.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it, man.
Thanks again for tuning in to this episode of Americana Music Profiles. Find us on iTunes at Americana Music Profiles and on the internet at AmericanaRhythm.com.